Hi and welcome back to the Citizen channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and we look forward to the visit of Sevilla, yes, to the old ETIHAD. Yes, a nice comfortable night expected as far as tension's concerned. I do get a little bit stressed out some of these games, but I can sort of relax a little bit more for the Champions League anyway. But obviously with this one I can hopefully enjoy it a lot more. Sometimes your nerves, certainly my nerves, get the better of me, get a bit stressed out, etc, etc. But hey, I can't change now, not at my age. So we're going to have a look at City versus Sevilla, 2nd of November 2022, Champions League Group G, match day 6, an 8 p.m. kickoff. Sellout as far as I know. I think the next 4 games at the Etihad are more or less a sellout. I think just hospitality availability. This one's on BT Sport, so please, if you're new to the channel, I'm going to have a look forward, have a look at Sevilla's form, have a look at our form, come up with a starting 11. It will be a very interesting one. I don't expect too many kids, but we'll see. We'll see what Pep thinks. But we'll have a look at that in a moment. So please, if you are new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications. It's great to have you on board. Spread the word, guys. Much appreciated. And all your comments very welcome, especially starting 11. Just let me know what you think will start against Sevilla. Very interesting. And please, if you get a chance, just give us a thumbs up, guys. And it's great to get views, of course it is, but it's just really nice to get thumbs up. So if you can just press that button now before you watch the rest of this, much appreciated. Right, yes, on BT Sport, if you're looking at it generally, City, the match odds, City are 2-9 on, Sevilla are 12-1, and a draw is 6-1. Yeah, no real value on there. Please check out my odds show for a little. There is some value, but we've got to search long and hard for it for this one. Previously, yeah, this is the programme from it. 21st, previously at, of course, we've already beat them at the third match day 1, but previously at the Etihad against Sevilla, of course, 21st of October 2015. Another high-vis kit that we're not very happy about. I used to like these programs, like the embossed things, very good. You didn't get these unwieldy big dobbing ones that we've got now for the Champions League. So that's the programme for it. Yeah, that was the 21st of October 2015. It was match day 3. It was a 2-1 victory. Match day 1, we'd lost to Juve at the Etihad. That was disappointing, wasn't it? 2-1. Match day 2, we beat Borussia Mönchengladbach at their place, 2-1. And this was Pellegrini's City, of course. The starting 11 that night: Hart, Zabaleta, Otamendi, Mangala and Sanya. There's a back line. Brilliant. Well, Hart was always fantastic in Champions League games, I think, wasn't he? Navas, Yaya, Ferrer and KDB in midfield, and Sterling and Mr. Boney up front. There you go. What a team that was. How the hell did that team win 2-1? I don't know. Put that team against the team we've got at the moment. Be interesting, wouldn't it? Just an excerpt from the BBC match report. The Spanish side had taken a deserved lead when Vitolo's cross was turned in by an impressive Yevhen Konoplyanka. City quickly equalised when Wilfred Boney's close-range shot was deflected home off Adel Rami after good work by Yaya Toure. Sevilla's quick counter-attacks threatened more goals against the City side, often caught wide open at the back. Was at this game, I can't remember any of this, that's why I've had to look at the BBC. But for the second successive European game, Manuel Pellegrini's men snatched 3 vital points in the dying seconds. In the 91st minute, Yaya Toure charged forward in stoppage time and fed De Bruyne, who cut in from the right to score his 5th goal in his last 7 games for City and send them into 2nd place in the group, behind Juve, I assume. Yep, so that was, we actually played them at theirs on the 3rd of November, so obviously 7 years ago, the day after this game, and we won 3-1 there. Our overall record so far, we've only played them 3 times. We've won 3, scored 9 and let 2 in. So we'll hopefully keep the 100% record up. In charge, we're going over to Israel. Yes, we've got Orel Grimfield as the referee. His linos are Roy Hassan and Idan Yarkoni. 4th official is Gal Leibovitz. Visit on VAR, we've got Roy Reinschreiber. And his assistant, as is the norm, is a different nationality. His assistant making the bagels, toasting the bagels for old. Is that very? Yeah, that's what I always. Whatever it is what it is in Israel. I love bagels. I used to work at New Smithfield Market. This little baker guy A Jewish gentleman used to come into the shop and always bring me fresh bagels. Absolutely, I've never tasted anything like it. I'll never have again. You know, just obviously nothing. The ones you get from the shop are no good, but I'm sure the ones at the European Stockley Park are fine anyway. And his assistant making those, toasting those bagels is Paolo Valeri from Italy. So how's Sevilla doing? Well, obviously since our meeting in Matchday 1, I was in sunny. I was abroad at the time. I was on the Greek island at the time when we played in Sevilla. So I was watching it on a stream in my hotel room or apartment. Since that meeting, a 4-0 comfortable win, of course. They drew away at Copenhagen. They lost at home to Dortmund 4-1. They drew away to Dortmund 1-1, which was excellent from Sevilla. And, of course, they beat Copenhagen 3-0. So they're doing all right. Last couple of games, they're unbeaten. So at least they guaranteed third spot and a Europa League spot as well. Because, obviously, if they finish on the same points, which I doubt, as Copenhagen, which is possible, obviously they drew and beat Copenhagen. So they would be through to the Europa League. In La Liga, though, they are continuing to struggle, sitting 17th after the weekend's game, 17th out of 20, just 10 points from 12 games. So they're not doing very well, and it'll take a little bit something special for them to qualify for Europe, unless, of course, they go on and win the Europa League. But that's a big if, obviously. There's no doubt, I don't think, in this one that they'll probably play a weaker team. So obviously I can't see him playing a dead strong team, apart from giving guys the experience of going to a place like the ETIHAD and playing a strong team. But I don't particularly think so. But as ever, it always seems to be the case. This match will be decided how City play, how we approach this, what team Pep puts together. So what we tend to do with this is look back at our last game, of course, which was Leicester City away, which in theory was our strongest team available on the day. Of course, we've got no Haaland. We'll have no Haaland for this Sevilla. So it's interesting. Of the subs, yes, the subs that day against Leicester, if you look at the subs, I could have a quick look at that and who's going to play. Well, your subs against Leicester were Ortega, Carson, Diaz, Aki, Gomez, Mahrez, Foden, Lewis and Wilson Esbrand. I believe Palmer had picked up an injury, so whether he'll be available for this, we're not too sure. But, of course, apart from the fact only one of Ortega and Carson can play, I think most of those could get a game. I mean, I do expect Ortega to play this game. I think that's a shoo-in. I expect Diaz to start, although he did come obviously against Leicester. Aki's got to start. Gomez, just a one-game suspension, I believe, so I think he's available for this. If I'm wrong, forgive me. And Mahrez has got to start this, of course he has. And be interesting. Why not? Why not Wilson Esbrand and Rico Lewis getting in? But I'm not too sure. I know what Pep does. I mean, there's still money. There's still pounds for points. You still earn money from winning the Champions League games. So yeah, I'll be surprised. And of course, Palmer, as I said, if he's still injured. I mean, Palmer would be a shoo-in if he wasn't injured. So if he's fine, he'll play. But as at this point in time, without any further knowledge, he won't be available. And then, obviously, of the 11 who started at Leicester, I expect Alvarez, of course, to be up at the top of the list to get another go, to try and say he struggled a little bit at Leicester, as we all did, but obviously he wouldn't have done his confidence any good, so I fully expect Alvarez to start. And any other kids drafted in? Probably not. That's it. I don't think there'll be anyone else with the possibility of starting this game. So let's have a look then. Let's have a look at what we're doing. We've got Ortega, right back. Yeah, I might plunge for Wilson Esbrand, although it won't surprise me if Stones or a Kanji play there. Stones, of course, coming back from injury, might need the game in his legs. But Wilson Esbrand might get the shout, but it's Pep. I'm not too confident. In the middle, Aki and Diaz, I think they'll start this one. And left back, surely Gomez will get a go in this one. In the middle is where we're a little bit light, isn't it? I mean, I think Rodri will get a rest and Gundogan will come in. And there's no Palmer. Foden's going to play in this one, start in this one, I think. And what options has he got? If there's no Palmer, apart from KDB or Bernardo as well, perhaps half a game each or something like that. I'm not too sure. They say there might be a youngster I'm not aware of. He might actually parachute in, if you like. And up top, of course, I've already said Alvarez. And all right, we don't tend to like seeing it, and Mahrez and Grealish, but it's not totally happy. But for this game, this match, I think it may be okay. So there you go. There's the little options we've got. So my City 11, this is what I'm going to go for. If I get 8 or 9 of these, I'll be quite happy. There may be a couple of surprises from Pep, as I say. Depends on injuries, etc., etc. As I say, Palmer's fit. I fully expect Palmer to play in this. So please allow for that, because I've not put him in my team. But if he is fit, he will play. And of course, we're not going to see Haaland, Phillips or Walker. So I'll go, I'll take a chance. Ortega, Wilson Esbrand, Diaz, Aki Gomez, Gundogan, Foden, Bernardo. Of course, if Rodri comes in, Gundogan can play an option instead of Bernardo or KDB. So I'll go Gundo, Foden, Bernardo, and up top, Mahrez, Alvarez, and Grealish. So that's my 11. Let me know your 11. Let me know what you think. As I say, we still want to win it, and it's very important we win it. As I say, it's still money involved. Say for points, pound for points, I think, in the Champions League. So if you do get a victory, you get a little bit more money as well. So that'll be all right. So I expect that. Let me know what you think, because say we know Pep usually doesn't play too many youngsters. So as I say, I'm not gone over the top. Rico Lewis could appear in it. He's one of the regular on the subs bench for the first team at the moment, but we'll have to see. Anyway, please let me know your thoughts. Check out my odds show, which will be available after this, probably a day after I put this out. And of course, there will be a player ratings and talking points. Both be available. I'm going to the match, so the player ratings won't be a live one again. It'll be done the following day. Also, a talking point show. We'll look back on anything interesting or the stats of the game. Thanks for watching, guys. Please, until we meet again, I only ask one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.